everyone, Adam here. I am back with another video for the channel, and this time I'll be talking all about the classic song If Not Now When by Incubus. Now, the reason why is somebody, you know who you are, left a comment and said to me, look, I don't want to give you a specific song request for you to react to. What I'd like is just you to choose a song that you really like, you really enjoy, just so we get to know you a little bit more and talk to us about the song that you really like and let us listen to it with you. So, this is impossible for me to choose one song and that be it, because I have so many favorites. And I think I might start a new type of part of the channel, really, where I just maybe once a week or something just choose a song that I really like to go back over and just share with people. And this one has stuck with me for a long time. I remember when I was in college, way back in like 2003 to 2005-ish, and Incubus were introduced to me then. That was the first time I ever heard them. The first song I ever heard by them was The Warmth. And I fell in love with that. And then I've always kind of checked them out, big fan. And then this song came back into my life last year. It's a song that I love. And I was at a wedding in Baltimore, and the bride actually walked down the aisle to this song. And I thought it was beautiful. And it was such a nice moment as well, because as soon as I heard the start, I was like, is this Incubus? And then when it kicked in, when you heard Brandon's voice, I was like, oh my God, this is fantastic. And makes sense when you listen to the lyrics as well. It's perfect to walk down the aisle to. So let's check it out. Here we go. For those that don't know this song, this is If Not Now When by Incubus, one of my all-time favorites, and this is a live performance by them. Let's go. I love this, like, winding up to the music. It's just fantastic. Here we go. Fantastic. Get it, Brandon. So good. Mm. Great part here. Mm. Beautiful, beautiful. There we go. So that is one of my favorites, and that is If Not Now When by Incubus. And I just have to say, I mean, that song, it's one of those songs, you know, and everybody's got music like this in their lives. And when you hear the music and when you hear the song, it gives you goosebumps. I get that with this song every time. There's a few famous songs like Whitney Houston, One Moment in Time. That's another song that always gives me goosebumps whenever I hear it, especially that last build and the last time she sings the chorus and that big note that Whitney holds at the end. Oh, just hairs on my arm stand up immediately. This is very similar. I just love this song. I just think it has so much about it, so much substance in it that I adore in music. And it's just the way it's crafted and the way like it tells the story and the message behind the song for me is just so inspiring. It's just really, really well done. On top of all of that, I mean, Brandon's voice, incredible. And we'll get to that very shortly. But just the way that the song starts, you know, I love like, you know, kind of like, it's as if you're coming out of like a haze of like just wandering. Like, you know, you're kind of coming out of everything and like all of that suddenly, it's like the clouds just disperse. And then suddenly you've got this path forward. Like when the music kind of comes in, you've got that beat and it's that regular beat all the way through. It's that moving towards something, you know, and the song's called If Not Now When, you know, kind of pushing onto that, like getting out of the haze of that just everyday routine, doing the same thing and doing what you want to do. You know, like, and the song is that if we're not going to do it now, then when will it happen? Now's the time. When you have the time to capitalize on something, do it. You know, and I really love that positive enforcement with that. It's just beautiful. You know, and that's really lovely. It speaks to, you know, kind of the human soul really, and like part of the human condition as well. And I really, really like that. It's just really grounding, and it just really kind of pulls focus towards the importance of the song, which I think is fantastic. And I really like that. And like the song, the fact that it's got builds like that, you know, it's kind of replicating that build that we take on that journey towards doing something that we want to do. We have to build on stuff. We have to keep going to get to that final part. And I love that. And I love the big explosive part in the song as well. The part that I highlighted when we were listening to the music there, kind of the big note that he holds there, like, it's just gorgeous. It's almost like, you know, you look up at the sky and like birds are flying up. It's a sunny day and like you've finally done it. It's almost like you're crossing the finish line. It's like, yes, we're there. And it's wonderful. And it even says like, I've waited all my life. If not now, then when? You know, just will I? It's just, oh, it's stunning. And the song itself is a perfect example of how you do build, right? And I talked about build a little bit earlier there, but I love a good build in a piece of music, in a song, whatever it may be, when it's done right. And this song has a few builds, you know what I mean? Like the verses build up to the chorus and they do it really well. And even Brandon's voice, you know, he starts kind of a lot more like kind of straightforward vocal, kind of just telling the story. And then like the power starts to build in his vocal, you know, and it's just, it's gorgeous. And like, it kind of gets more and more until we get to those big choruses and those big, lovely, long, like legato type notes that are being held by him are wonderful. These really kind of long, and the power in his voice as well when he holds those longer notes and then puts that vibrato at the end. It's wonderful. Brilliant mic control by him as well, kind of the quieter moments, bringing it closer. And then as the voice gets more powerful, pushing the microphone just back a little bit, obviously not to drown out with sound, but again, just because that big meat and that big vocal comes out. Brandon's got one of the best voices ever. And here is just an example of how incredible it is and how versatile it is as well. And I have to as well highlight that one section when he's given that really long note and then switches up into an ooh sound, and that's during the note as well. There isn't like a pause for a second, stop, breath, and then going up into head voice. No. While singing the voice at belt and then flicking up into head voice like that, it's just wonderful. And he does it so well. It's incredible to hear it. It's just fantastic. And I adore this song. I love where it goes. Like once we get building up to that big moment, as I said, that big bite, and he just kind of really belts all full force, and it's just wonderful. The voice is right up here, and then we drop straight down to, I've been waiting all my life. It's just wonderful. And like that final moment of the song, like singing "It's Time" as well, leaving that final note just saying it's time for it now. And the way that he flutters his voice when he sings "Time" as well, like going up and down the scale a little bit, vibrato right at the end there, it's just wonderful. Honestly, so good. And then just leaving on that word "time" as well as we kind of just drop off at the end. It's fantastic. And I just love the atmosphere in this song. Like the musicians there, like in the studio here, which is an amazing version of this song. And I suggest you listen to both this version and then listen to the album version as well, because they're both equally great. But yeah, I love like the musicianship here, just the artistry of everyone working together to really create this sound. Just wonderful. Like the relaxedness of the guitar, like players, and then just Brandon as well doing his thing. Like just the beginning, the kind of mixing going on there was just wonderful with the drummer as well, keeping rhythm. Fantastic. Like genuinely such a great live performance of this song. And this song is not an easy song to sing. Not at all. Like really not. Because it's like, it takes you from down here to then going to head voice at one point, to then going to full belt, to dropping off belt, to then come back down to soft voice, like in relatively quick time as well. So you've got to know the song inside out to really do it justice. And you never know, maybe on the Patreon, I might do a little cover of this. Who knows? But what do you think of Incubus and the song? If not now, when? Please do let me know down below in the comments. And if you have any other suggestions by the incredible Incubus that you'd like me to check out and hear my thoughts on, please leave those down below as well. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please come and subscribe to the channel if you don't already, and make sure you hit that bell icon as well. It's the fastest way to get new notifications of when a brand new video like this drops. If you do want to jump in and help support the channel on Patreon, that would be incredible. Thank you so much. The link and details for that are just down below. We do have a few little exclusive goodies on there. For example, I do a monthly check-in every single month with my Patreon subscribers, as well as a few little exclusive goodies you can only see on there. So if you do want to jump in and help support the channel, that would be incredible. Thank you so much. The link and details for that are just down below. So thank you again, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this one of my favorites, and you never know, I might start pushing for this more on the channel of just every week or maybe every 2 weeks, just introducing you to a song of mine that I really do like from the past and maybe present day. Who knows? But we'll check it out. Let me know in the comments if that's what you'd like to see. But until next time, take care.